Hey everyone, happy Thursday. I am excited to jump in on hashtag training Thursdays. I think that's just when I jump in and do a little mini training, little inspirational thing. I'm in a new environment, I'm traveling. So you have this epic mirror and stuff behind me. But I am excited to jump in as the little one naps to talk to you about 4 simple ways, yet powerful, maybe even hard ways to stop hating your body and start embracing its beauty. These 4 ways actually are not my own. Well, these are things that I would say to clients as well, but these are mentioned in this week's episode of the More Than Your Weight podcast. The More Than Your Weight podcast is my weekly show where I really help women find peace with food, feel confident in their bodies again, and develop a healthy lifestyle and habits that's more than about their weight. And this week's episode and guest was Danielle Schaaf, who is a faith-based life coach and is all about helping women walk in their worth. And this week we talked about body image and self-worth. And she gave 4 amazing practical ways that you could stop connecting your worth to your body image. I think we as women are finding our worth in a lot of different things, in our wealth, in our work, in our weight, in our relationships, and so forth. But also weight and body image, we're looking at our body in a certain way, only accepting it if it meets whatever standards we think it has, and then we talk bad about it, we treat it poorly, and all these things if it doesn't. And so I just want to have a conversation about that. And I'm reading multiple books, and I started When Women Stop Hating Their Bodies, and I'm just so in awe of how basically what people are saying in that book and the reality of that's how we think, right? And let's just be honest, there are many reasons why many of us hate our bodies, right? There are things that loved ones have said about our bodies that was not helpful and not true. There are things that society has said about our bodies based on whether it is small, thin, on race, ethnicity, and all of these different things. And there are things that we are saying about our bodies, right? And so other people, culture at large, and us. And so if we're really not careful, we have these 3 kind of enemies against our body, and we have to learn how to fight all 3. We have to learn how to hear what others are saying, but not accept it. And maybe even tell them to shush it, fight against what society is saying, but also fight against what we're saying. Because we often internalize those things, and often we say things about our bodies that we would never let anyone else say, or even say about someone else. And so there is just this, women, we just have a very, very poor relationship with our bodies. Not everybody, right? And maybe not in all the same way, but I just think many of us are at war in our bodies. And there's so many great resources and books. And that's one of the books. There's one that came out this week called Breaking Free from Body Shame by Jess Connolly. There's so many great books on this. But let me tell you, you can read all the books you want, and you can listen to all the podcasts you want. But if you do not take practical action in changing your thoughts and your words and your actions around your body, it doesn't matter. Information, knowledge, data, all of that without application or implementation means absolutely nothing. And so I really want to share a little bit more about what Danielle talked about. I'm going to mention her 4 ways and really just dive a little bit deeper into those so that you can stop hating your body, so that you can find peace with your body, so that you can feel confident in your body again in thought, word, and action. All right. And so if you're joining me live or you're watching a replay, please use this as a safe space to process. Please feel free to message me if something resonated with you, but you didn't want to put it in the comments. But I really want us to take initiative and want you to take initiative now to really fight this and stop embracing and stop hating your body and learn to embrace its beauty. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, great. I am live. Well, the first thing Danielle mentioned in episode 173 of owning your worth and really breaking free from your worth to your body image is know your why when it comes to caring for your body. What is your why for caring for your body? Are you trying to change your body in order that it may be more lovable? You may feel that you're worth more, or other people will like it, or it will fit in a certain standard. And how's that been going for you? And what I mean by that is like, I personally know, I know what it means to want to change my body to fit a certain standard. What did that lead to? That led to a poor relationship with my body. That led to me starving my body, basically not giving it the nutrients it needs, over exercising and working my body, having no period for a time, and just no matter what size or how little that number on the scale came, or how little that size of pants or dress came, it actually made me feel worse. So my why 17 years ago, and I think this really like kicked in when I was 14 or 15. Really, was that 17 years ago? Yes. It really was about feeling like I was worth more. I was affirmed more when my body was a certain size. And it didn't serve me. It didn't help me. And because I never dealt with that root issue, I then eventually went to food for comfort when I was really stressed in a point in my life, and I gained it all back, and I had way more body shame. And that's when the dieting cycle really hit, going on this yo-yo cycle, because I was trying to fit into some standard of my body, because I was taught to hate my body until it fit a certain standard. But the thing about when you meet that standard, if you're taught to that it is only at this level you can love your body, when you get there, all the work you put into it, it means like, it doesn't matter. Like, you just don't feel content. You don't feel happy. And so knowing your why for caring for your body is very important. And knowing that, like, if you spent years or decades really going on this cycle where you've been taught to hate your body or taught to shame your body, and if it doesn't fit a certain standard, if it doesn't fit a certain color, if it doesn't fit, then it's not going to be as easy as like change your what. It's going to take some deep work that may take coaching. It may take reflection. It may take therapy. It may take so much more. So you really need to see that, like, you need to get to the root of the issue, and that is your why. And I would love for you to process, again, if you feel safer in like a private message me, but like, what is your why? And how is that going for you? And for me, when I switched my why to, I want to come from a place of, I want to be made well, wholly and holistically, the right way, for myself, for God, for my creator, then it changed for me. And I want it to change for you. Okay. So yeah, just let me know, what is your why? And 2, speak life. All right. And I love that Danielle talked about this, because speaking life, like literally, and I believe this, whether you're a Christian or not, but in the Bible, it talks about in the tongue, there's death or life. And it's very true. What we speak, it comes from our beliefs. It shapes our beliefs, but it shapes our actions. So if you are telling yourself, look at those flubbery thighs, or look at those flabby arms, or look at all those things, then let me tell you, you are not going to love your body, because you're constantly talking down. And you may have had a loved one who've told you this, and may have had people who you've trusted tell you this. And honestly, you need to just forgive them and forget it. Like, just forgive them and let it go, because you cannot keep internalizing that message that they've given you, or you can't even keep internalizing the message that you've given yourself. And so I really challenge you, every time you catch a thought, you catch a word, to really challenge it. And this happens to me, like, I'm over a year postpartum now. I'm still working out. I am taking care of myself. And is my body how it was pre-baby? No. And would I like it to be? Most days, yes. Do I think that it's just very easy, even for me? And so I have to catch myself. And some of the ways I catch myself is by talking to people about it. Like, I will tell my husband, or I'll tell a friend, I'm like, this is probably crazy. Like, am I this? And they're like, no, shush. And it's my husband, but also he would speak the truth to me. But it's also just me recognizing that, like, when I say it out loud, I'm like, this is crazy. And this is something I would never wish upon anyone, or say to anyone, or never want them to dwell on. And so I cut it down right there. And that thought is not helpful. It's not true. It's not pure. It's not lovely. No more. I'm not thinking it anymore. All right. And this is something I love helping clients do, because this is what my food freedom, you hear about food freedom? This is what it's about. It's about you finding peace with food, your body, and yourself, because food is linked to all of that, right? And vice versa. But because I truly believe if you do not develop a healthy mindset towards your body and your health, you can do all the actions you want, but it will not be sustainable and it will not give you long-term change. Okay, so you need to start speaking life. So I challenge you, like, well, let me know now, is there a certain thought that keeps coming back to you? Keep these words that you keep saying to yourself, and what can you say instead? Let me know in the comments. Okay, then 3, gratitude. This one is powerful, and there have been tons of studies to show that gratitude changes what you think about yourself, helps you see what you do have. But have you applied this to your body? Have you expressed gratitude for what your body can do and what it has done for you? Are you grateful for the good things that you have in your life versus what's not right or what's not there? And I remember when I got injured, tendonitis in my left wrist, and I wasn't able to do a lot of the workouts that I'd love to do. But I was able to like walk or run or whatever. And I just remember having so much gratitude in that moment, in that season, for my body, seeing like, oh my gosh, I can still walk, I can still run. And I would like pray and have a little prayer worship session every time I ran, because it was just like, I can do this. And my goodness. And even now, like, okay, ladies, if you have ever birthed a human, or if you know someone who has, or you yourself are a human, just know who birthed you. It is a powerful thing. And the fact that our bodies can do that is like, oh, my goodness, it's okay if my pants don't fit the same way because I brought a human into this. So all this to say, like, what has your body done for you lately? Like, you know that song, what have you done for me lately? What has your body done for you lately? And how can you be grateful to it? Right there. I'm not even going to say anything more. I just want to let you let me know in the comments. What has your body done for you lately, and how can you express gratitude to it? Okay. 4, where do you spend most of your time? Where are you surrounding yourself? So your time, your surroundings, your environment. And this goes back to society. This goes back to culture. Are you surrounding yourself on social media with people, in communities, in clubs that are not just tearing you down, maybe not tearing you down directly, but indirectly? Are they filling your mind with thoughts of like, my body needs to be this way? Now, I don't want us to go on the opposite end and think like, oh, we should never care for ourselves. I think a lot of people think health at every size, intuitive eating, all that, it's about that. But no, really, it's about finding peace with it, mindset wise, so then we can practically do it. And so are you surrounding yourself, your environment, your social media channels, the resources you're reading? My goodness, even the magazines. I'm not going to call out any names, but half of the magazines that you see on the checkout aisle, half of the magazines you see on the checkout aisle are not helpful, because they are constantly in 1 minute saying, bake this cake, lose this weight, like seriously. And so really challenge yourself in what you're reading. And even though you think, oh, it's fine, I'm going to get the newest tip, it's training your brain to think a certain way. Okay. And so 1, what's your why? 2, are you speaking? Okay, what's your why? What's your why for caring for your body? Are you trying to change your body? Do you find it like you want to feel it more lovable, or will you feel like if this happens, it's more worthy than? 2, are you speaking life or death? Are you speaking like negative things or positive things over your body? 3, are you grateful for your body? What has your body done for you lately, and how can you express gratitude? And then 4, what are you surrounding yourself with, your environment, mentally, and just like when it comes to your body and your health? And so, I mean, that's a lot. And that's like a course if you're going to do a lot of deeper work there. But I want you to pick one of those, your why, speak life, gratitude, and your time. And let me know below how you're going to work on that area this week. Let me know how it is right now and how you're going to change it for the better. Because this is going to be key to really finding healing in how you view your body, but also in your own, how you connect your body to your worth and your weight to your worth. Okay. And so this stuff, I mean, that's why I'm so glad that Danielle and I talked about this, but this is exactly what I like to lay as a foundation for the work that I do with clients. I help clients with healthy habits. I can't help clients manage their life. I help clients figure out time management, follow the careers they want, take care of their body in the way they want. But this is fundamental and foundational. How you view your body will forever shape how you treat it. All right. So if you're like in the season, if you're like, okay, I really want to see and treat my body better, I would love to just hop on a call with you. Free complimentary call just where you can share where you're at and where you want to be. And I will share how one of my programs can help you. As you all know, I've been promoting my 6-week boot camp that's happening in August. That may be an option, but hey, even maybe an intensive, a coaching intensive, or my 6-month one-on-one package is the best option for you, right? And so let's just hop on a call and let's just talk together about what is best for you. And we can go from there. Okay. And so if you go to madewell345.com/clarity, madewell345.com/clarity, let me know. Also, you could book a time in my calendar for the next couple weeks. I have some slots open, even though I'm taking like a kind of like a summer break. I'm gonna be working a little bit less, but I do have some spots open each week for these calls, and we can chat together about 4 ways that you can stop hating your body and just really embrace your health and your body and stop seeing your worth in it, but also practically take care of it. All right. So let me know if you have any questions and let me know your answers. Okay. To this, what's your why? Are you going to speak life? Are you going to choose to be grateful? Are you going to watch and change like your time and who you're surrounding yourself? Okay. All right. That's it. Grateful for you all. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll talk to you later.